Alright guys, so I'm standing in the spot where I was probably about 2 years ago, where some abandoned like military and like crane vehicles were. I'm here in either Mount Vernon or Lyndeborough, New Hampshire. You can see there's some remains right there. And so this is the Beaver Brook Farm Museum. They've done a lot of work to the property since I was last here. I was last here in, I believe it was May. No, not May. It was like early fall of 2021. So it has been a while. And even at that time, they were starting to mark some stuff off. There's logging land, already logged lands that way. I've seen a bunch of surveyor markings. They put in temp bridges. So I think the plan is to log this place, if I had to guess. They've removed everything. They removed the old abandoned house that we saw. Again, there's the remnants of some of the old vehicles. I'll show you the tire tracks. I rode the motorcycle here today. Nice little ride. People love to fly down this dirt road that it's on, go like 50 miles an hour. Just nice. Yeah, there's some of the tire tracks. You can see that. Some of those tire tracks from the vehicles that they pulled out of here. They were probably gonna, I don't think they went to scrap because they were definitely in restorable condition. There's another one right there. Big old tire track from those old military vehicles. You guys can watch my last video if you want to see some of those. There's like a pile of lawnmowers right here, and that way was the house. Yeah, so I'm going to show some footage of the place that it's like now. Yeah, I guess it's nice that they're finally cleaning up the property. It was definitely kind of a dumping ground. A lot of the treasures here were kind of like rotting away. I don't know what they're going to do with it, since both of the bridges that connect this property to the road, this road on the closest side, have collapsed from our floods that we've had. And so I have no idea what they're going to do with it. It's not particularly like great land. Like it's super, see here, it is like super rocky. And a lot of these stands aren't like great. Like there's a lot of like dead standing. A lot of dead standing on this side. There's a lot of glass from something, probably one of those vehicles. I didn't go this way. I ran into some whitetail when I was trying to go that way. And I'm like, you know what? Try to take a picture of them. And I'm like, you know what? I should make a video. So, yeah, a little update on this place, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Just gonna walk around a little bit and we'll see what we find. So here's the site of the old house. Right there is actually the site of the old house. If you guys remember from the last video, it wasn't in like destroyed condition, but it was definitely beyond salvageable. Put these drainage pipes in here too, I believe. I believe these are new, because they look pretty new. And so they took down the house. As you can see, it's just some cinder blocks left there. This was already kind of like this, and this was already kind of like this. Yeah, they removed the entire thing. Like there's no rubble left behind other than just stuff that they left sitting in the ground here. Like I said, this isn't like a super like desirable area in New Hampshire. Like it's we're close to some cities, but you're still off the 101, so it's not like it's like the Lakes region or something. But it's pretty remote and pretty hilly, little hilly. But there is some stuff left behind. Here's Blizzard something or other. God knows what that is. Oh, what does it say here? Let's see. Come on, focus there. It says, remove this cover for knife inspection. So it's probably something to do with cutting something, this whole thing. On the other side here, piece of old farming equipment, it looks like. Which I don't remember seeing these here. They were probably buried somewhere in the house, if I had to imagine. Let's fix that exposure. There's a skid steer. That looks like they've been using it, because it's covered, and there's still a couple of the old things. There's like a bike rack, I think. I do gotta be careful because the road's right there, but I'm in all black, so my motorcycle gear. Just some of those old carts that we saw here last time. They completely removed the old shed. If you guys remember, there was like a shed garage sort of thing that used to sit like right in that frame, and they have removed that. It's just like a lot of work for a property that needs a lot of rehab to make it usable. And it's yeah, they did put this storage container here, and you can see the old, I won't go too close because there's a house opposing there, but there's that bridge, which is, come on, bridge, as you can see, is basically destroyed. Like, you can see the beams that go across it there, but it's collapsed on both sides and it's sinking into the river. I don't know what river this is. I think it's just Beaver Brook. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going, see what else I find. Like I said, there's not really much left here. Oh, there is train tracks. Look at that. That's cool. Big old pile of old abandoned train tracks. That must have been from the whole property, because there used to be a train. If you guys haven't seen the other video, there used to be a train, and we actually saw the train when we were here last time. Here's a train, and it would go all the way around, go all the way down that way. It would go up in the woods on that hill that way, come down where we just were, looking at where they removed the vehicles, and then come this way. And that's all the tracks from it, I guess. Well, I just did not record the last bit of talking that I just did, so I'll just do it again. I just walked around the entire property, could not find a single thing else. I checked all in the woods that abut the two lots, because there's a lot that way that goes to logging land that just kind of intersects at the road, and then it goes that way a good ways. And this neighboring lot here, I'm pretty sure, is owned by the Conservation Commission. And so there's not really much left. There's a couple of like lights up there, and there's like some propane tanks, and there's like a carpet right there, but otherwise that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.